Good day guys, I'm now at Sayama Hills. As you can see, I got my new helmet on, and this is the view. I'm testing my Tracer today, the first off-road ride. So far I've cycled about 20 kilometers on the road just to get here. This helmet is quite breathable. I can feel the airflow through my head. I didn't get too hot. Okay, and it's lightweight. It wasn't uncomfortable when I was riding it. It wasn't uncomfortable when I was wearing it. Okay, during the ride. Okay, so I took a different route and I found this new trail, but the climb up was horrible. I didn't shift my gear in time, and after that I just had to push my bike. It was that steep, but next time I'm gonna try again. Right, let's get a move on. Okay, this is not a sanctioned MTB trail. It's a hiking trail, but today is Monday, so there's not many people using this trail. But I still have to watch out for hikers. Okay, so the trail comes out from here, this road, and it's joining the Sayama Hill trails. Wow. Well, like I mentioned earlier, this is a hiking trail. Okay, just finished one lap, so-called, from the west side to the east side. Okay, it's about 4 kilometers. I was riding and then I came here and then I realized that I didn't change my glasses to my goggles. So I'm going to do one more lap with my goggles on. Now I got my goggles on and go for another run. Okay, so I usually go this way, but there seems to be a single track here. I don't know what it leads to, but I'm gonna try it out. That is a pair of lovebirds. Oops. Nope. Not going down that steep hill. Oh, a lot of tree trunks here. This is more like a hiking trail than a biking trail. Okay, this is definitely a hiking trail. There are steps here. Not sure if I can go down by this way or not. Just gonna try. I don't think so. It's like a plunge down on all sides. Okay, so I'm gonna head back up to the other side, back to the main trail. Alright, back on the main trail. Okay, so I just finished the ride. This is the end of the trail. Okay, I'm gonna head back up to where I started. The helmet has been cooling, but with the goggles, when you're climbing, it's hot. Okay, on the descent, it's quite cooling. I think there's some air channels in the goggles, so I can feel that there's some wind inside. But yeah, it's not bad. Okay, if you're wondering what this is the Gorilla Pod that I used to mount my 360 camera when I was riding, and I also mount it to the fence and to the handlebar. So I think it's very useful. I just thought about it like last night, because I was wondering how I can mount my camera for filming. Alright, so I'm gonna head back home. Another 20 kilometers of riding. Okay, so now I'm here. Okay, on the bigger map I'm here, and just now I actually ran through I don't know, I think here up along, I think it's along this route, or I cannot remember this route. I don't know which route is it. Okay, it's not on the map, but these are the hiking trails. Okay, so I'm gonna go that way. It's like the last bit of trail before I hit the road. Okay, so I'm back to the road. That's how steep the road is. Get nice scenery of the city. I'm gonna lower my seat too high. Okay, I'm gonna go slow because it's quite steep, even on the descent, and there's a lot of potholes. Okay, this is the first time I actually took this path. Usually I take the road up. The road isn't so bad. Okay, but this is really steep. Okay, mountains in the background, beautiful. Okay, I'm not heading out to the mountain today. I think I have quite enough climbing for today. Sorry, that's my brakes. Okay, so I'm gonna head down. There's a family mart there. Gonna get a drink. Then I'm gonna head home. Okay, I took a different route home. So I'm now at 42 kilometers. If I have traveled this distance, I would have been home already by now. I was heading to Kawagoe, so then I hit the highway, and I wanted to avoid the heavy traffic because there's a lot of lorries, and I wanted to find Iruma River. So after like almost 20 clicks, then I found Iruma River. This is the Iruma River. There's a cycling road that leads from Irumashi all the way down to Kawagoe, and then connecting to the Arakawa River. So Arakawa River is about 40 kilometers from Tokyo, and this is like another 15. So beautiful sakura. Okay, so if you ride it from Hiruma, then joining Arakawa all the way to Tokyo, it's gonna be what, 55-60 kilometers one way. So round trip will be about 110-120 kilometers, I think. Yeah, I've never ridden the full distance before. A lot of people today, even though it's a Monday. Oh, there's a mini tornado there. Early, you see it? Whew. Ah, it's gone now. It was from the field and then it cut across there. It's cool. Okay, just finished my ride, about 61.5 kilometers. Only about 10 kilometers off road. I took the long road, the long route back, because I mentioned earlier that there was a lot of traffic in the main road, so I rode along the river. Okay, how do I find it? First impressions for the tracer. Okay, I put the, just for reference, I put the tire pressure at 40 psi. Okay, recommended is between 35 and 60, but on the road it was okay, but once you get to off-road, it was kind of bouncy. There was like too much air inside, so that's what I felt during my first run. So before my second run, I actually released some air, and it was much better. I mean, like, there was a bit more traction, but for an enduro bike, I think I need a more grippier set of tires to really maximize the performance of the bike. Okay, the ride quality wise, well, I don't really ride enduro, but this bike feels like a magic carpet ride. It's smooth. Okay, once you okay, the front fork can be locked and unlocked, so it was fully locked when I was on the road, but it was fully open when I was off-road, and it was so smooth. It ran through all the routes like there was nothing there. And yep. So for the helmet, you have to wait for the next review. Okay, I'm just gonna head home now, get some rest, get some food. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you on the next ride.